All right, we finally got some more parts delivered for this 400. Today we're going to try to button up the rest of this motor. I'm going to start with the push rods. I like to use push rods from Howard's Cams. What I'm going to show you today is a quick and easy way for hydraulic flat tappet cams, how to set the valve lash, and how to do it very quickly. And you don't have to be an expert at doing this. So let me put all the push rods in, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how we're going to go ahead and set that lash. All right, so I've gone over this before, but let me show you the quick and easy way to do your valve lash adjustment on any hydraulic flat tappet. So I got all the push rods, they're just sitting in here, rockers are loose, everything's loose. And what you're going to do is you're simply going to start anywhere you want. I start right here, you can work your way around, but all you're going to be doing is tightening this down. Okay, you can see that I'm starting to take the play out of this, right? So just start cranking these down, and you want to do that until you can feel slight resistance on the push rod. Now these are brand new, everything's brand new up here, so I got to run these down quite a ways, but you're going to do that until you can just spin and the zero lift up and down on the push rod. Go to the next one, do the same exact thing. Go to the next one, do the same exact thing, and work your way all the way around. Once you do that, put on your crank socket, turn the motor 90 degrees, do it again. Turn it 90 degrees, do it again. Until you've got the motor going around 3 times. You don't have to do this in order of firing order. You don't have to bounce all over the place. In fact, you can walk away, phone rings, whatever, you get distracted. You can walk away and come back, and when you come back, you can just feel for a push rod that's loose and needs to be set, and just work your way in a circle again. This is the fastest way to do it. I'll put this on time lapse, but I should be able to go around this whole thing, crank the motor over in increments, and be done. I should be able to do all of this in like 10 minutes. Put a piece of tape at the top of the pulley here just as a guide so I know what my starting point was. I've worked all the way around and gotten everything snugged down a little bit, but I still have play in the push rods. So what I'll do now is I'll go work my way down. I'm just going to snug it a little bit, and I'm looking for no lift here, slight drag on the push rod, but it can freely spin. And then I'll work my way all the way down. Some will be looser than others. Okay, work your way down. Oh, there's a nice loose one. Make sure there's no lift on that. Now what's interesting is after you go all the way around, let me just check these ones real quick. I got these to the initial phase so I can show you guys. Okay, these are good, no lift, no lift, no lift, but still spinning. Okay, now what's going to happen is I'm going to rotate the motor. Let's say 45 degrees, right? We'll just go a little bit here, and that's why that piece of tape comes in handy, so it lets me know that I've moved it that much. Now, I'm going to go check all of these again. Other ones we're going to discover are going to be very loose, okay? So what we're really doing is every time we're just setting it until we have zero lash, and we'll work our way down, okay? There we go, free spin. Nice. Work our way down. This one needs to be tightened a little bit. Okay. And now we're just going to work our way around. Once we get all the way around, we'll rotate the motor. We'll use that piece of tape to guide us. We'll rotate it another 90 degrees or 45 degrees. And we'll just keep going around until we've gone around the motor. We've turned the motor over 3 times. And you walk away. You won't have to set them ever again. Now I got over here. Well, my first trip around, and you can see that this one's very loose. So I'm going to go ahead and snug this one down until I have the zero lash. And what you'll discover is every time you rotate the motor, you're going to find some that are loose. And that's what you're really looking